Hello everyone and welcome to my YouTube channel. My name is Iconnicx and in this video I'm going to be reacting to the first few chapters of Xenoblade Chronicles X. I've become a massive fan of the Xenoblade series over the past couple of years and I'm absolutely loving this game so far. So if you enjoy this video, please leave a like and subscribe and comment down below what your thoughts are on the game as well, because I would love to know. And with that, let's just jump right in. Okay, let's just frickin' go. Okay. 3, 2, 1, let's go. Show me a good cutscene. Oh my god, I'm excited. Space. Very, very quiet, big space. Nintendo! Yay! What is that? I have no idea what that is. Spaceship? Piece of a spaceship. Oh. Adam and Eve? Monoliths. Adam, Eve on a spaceship. Thanks. Okay. Okay. Oh. Oh, actual spaceship. It's very ominous. Very, very ominous. Xenoblade Chronicles Definitive Edition. Oh, X, of course. Can't forget that. The world. What is that? Purple butthole? With little purple shits. Oh, that's a lot of spiky ships. This is giving very Star Wars right now. Oh, they're having a battle. Oh, lots of laser beams. You guys know how I feel about laser beams.
July 2054 AD.
Who's that?
The Earth was caught in a great battle between unknown alien forces.
The aliens are fighting!
Their weapons were terrifying and powerful beyond human reckoning. Our planet was overwhelmed. Its surface reduced to ash and rubble in the blink of an eye.
Oh.
The
Whoa!
Coalition government knew the war was coming. In response, they prepared the Earth-Life Colonization Project, Project Exodus. Interstellar arcs were launched all across the planet, from every major city on Earth.
Oh, so they all escaped Earth.
Bravely, we leapt from our cradle, our home for the last 4.5 billion years. But most of the arcs never even made it out of the atmosphere. Only a small handful managed to escape.
Oh no!
Among them was our ship, the White Whale.
Why?
After leaving Earth behind, we spent 2 years wandering in space, searching.
What are you
We thought
looking
of
for?
ourselves as the lucky ones, the pioneers who would settle a new world.
Oh, United States!
But our past caught up with us. Literally.
Oh, the aliens hunted them down?
The alien blitz was unrelenting. If not for the efforts of a lone hero, we would never have survived. Our ship took heavy damage. We lost control. With our flight systems down, the White Whale was pulled into the gravitational field of a nearby planet.
Oh, so they
Its
crash
hull
landed.
shattering and breaking to pieces as we plummeted toward the surface.
Oh my god, that would have been terrifying being on that. Imagine that, you just fall out of the sky from your ship.
Since then, 2 months have passed.
Oh, so not long. We haven't been here very long at all. And we're in a dome. So I heard there is customer characterization in this, which is so exciting. Oh my god. I was not expecting like a Xenoblade game to have customer characterization of all things. So I am excited to give this a go. Yay! Give me another cutscene. I want more lore. Elma? Triangle, 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 triangle. MIM stasis unit operating system.
Attention, external access confirmed.
Scary.
Disengaging stasis in 10 seconds. 7, 6, 5,
Oh,
4,
am I waking up?
3, 2, 1.
Am I waking up from my sleep? Good morning. My hand. Oh, I'm standing.
Releasing hatch. Please stand clear.
It's very bright. Oh, it's the lady with the white hair.
Looks like you're all in one piece.
She looks like she doesn't have pupils. Oh my god, her suit is so cool. Oh, catch me, lady!
Careful.
I can't
Just
stand.
take it nice and slow, okay? Your senses will need time to reactivate.
Oh, I'm in like a loner pod.
Your pod is the only one around that landed intact. Good thing I found you. My name's Elma.
Wait, why can't
You
I be
wanna
as
tell me
pretty as
yours?
her?
You don't even remember your own name? It must be the stasis hangover. That's not good.
Yeah, had a few too many wines when I was
Just try
sleeping.
and focus, all right?
Oh, that kind of caught me off guard. Okay, my name is Nicole. Oh, it's already there. Nintendogs. My name is Nintendogs. Oh, stop it, Alex. Her hair's so pretty though. She's got cool eyeliner on. I want the cool eyeliner on. Okay. My name is Nicole.
Good, there we go. What else you remember?
Not a thing.
It'll come. In the meantime, I'll get you up to speed here as best I can. How are your limbs? Can you move?
I don't know why that cracks me up. Show your body is working fine. Not.
We'll take it easy while you shake the stasis out of your system. One step at a time, all right?
I've missed
First things
Xenoblade,
first.
like,
You'll be needing a weapon.
graphics so much.
There you go. All right, let's get going.
Thanks, Queen. Like, they're not the best graphics in the world, but I just love that. It's kind of like Kingdom Hearts. Like, it's that animated style. I love it so much. And Mechon. Or ZR to jump. That'll be fine.
Most of the white whale's life pods didn't survive the crash, like this one. You're one of the lucky few. Right. You don't even remember the white whale, do you?
No, I was sleeping, remember?
You know, the L002? The ship we escaped Earth on? You remember Earth, right?
Oh,
Planet Earth. Your homeworld.
I don't remember a thing by the sounds of it.
Or rather, it used to be anyway. Unfortunately, it was caught in a battle between two alien forces. And destroyed.
Oh my god, they destroyed the entire planet.
Ring any bells? Don't feel bad. It's one memory I'd like to forget.
Oh, that scared me. Ooh.
I know. It's been following me for a while now. I didn't want to alarm you, but we're going to need to defend ourselves.
Why does she have two cool double guns? Also, music. Yes.
You're not half bad. There's plenty of work back in the city for someone who knows how to handle a weapon, you know.
I feel like it's going to take me a little bit of time to get used to the combat again, but I love it so much already. It's so fun. Okay, so we have to show that we know what she's talking about. Okay, yes, nod.
Then you're interested. In that case, I might have just the job for you. But anyway, we can talk more details later. For now, let's keep moving.
Onwards, we go. Have we crash landed on like... Oh, it's called Mira, but it kind of looks like Iconnicx.
Just in time for sunrise. Follow me. I promise you're gonna love this.
Okay. What's it looking like? Very interesting music. It is too! Or it very much looks like it. Oh my god, look at the waterfall. Wow, the weather just really changed. Oh! Hello! Is it a tail? I think it's a tail. I'm shocked. Wow, so pretty!
Pretty wild, huh?
Very.
They're all indigenous, as far as we can tell. We need to learn to play nice with these guys if we're going to try and coexist together.
Oh my god, the music is insane! This is giving like mad Lion King vibes, like with this music and stuff. Thank you so much for the follow, Storm. Hope you're enjoying the stream. What? Oh, very Avatar vibes. You're so right, Derek.
We call this planet Mira.
Mira.
You won't find it on any star chart. But it's our new home.
And it's a gorgeous new home at that.
Recognize the habitat unit? That's where we're headed. Watch yourself. That first step's a doozy.
Oh, so I landed quite far away from the
We can jump if
ship.
you like. You could handle the fall. But the indigents down there are another story. Some big, some mean. all nasty. Given our options, the high road here would be the safer way to go, relatively speaking.
Ah, so we're gonna go the long way rather than jumping and
That
swimming.
said, whichever way you want to go, I'll follow your lead. You decide.
Wait, I didn't even... Oh my god, look how pretty the sky is. Look at the two... Either two moons or two earths. Oh my god, it's actually so beautiful. Wait, that's so pretty. Wait, there's 3 moons. Wow. Oh my god, that's actually so stunning.
Looks a lot bigger up close, doesn't it? And this was just the habitat unit. The white whale was one hell of a ship.
Oh, so this is
Until
just
it
where
all
the
came
people
crashing
stay.
down, at least.
Well, at least where they were sleeping.
That's the west gate. It's closed off now for security reasons. But we've repurposed a freight elevator that will get us inside.
Oh no! There's an angry wolf alien.
And they're riled.
Rexes. Oh no, and there's multiple of them. Oh
Can't
jeez.
leave them roaming here. Not this close to the gate. We're gonna have to take them down. You ready?
I'll try my best. Okay, that wasn't so bad. That wasn't too bad.
It's a shame we had to settle near so much wildlife. Luckily, some species aren't so hostile, but they aren't necessarily friendly either. I've come to learn that there's a fine line between self-defense and provoking a fight.
That's fair.
We need to walk that line. All right, let's head in. Who knows? Maybe seeing the inside will jog your memory.
Why do I feel like I'm not going to remember anything? Who's that stomping around? Oh, it's me. Oh, the music's so cool. What's 60%? I love her outfit so much. Look at those cool boots.
Well, here we are. Not too shabby, huh? For a giant beached spaceship, anyway.
Not the beach spaceship
But,
that came from the whale.
like it or not, this place is our home now. We took the name from the city it was modeled after back on Earth.
Ah, that's why it's called New Los Angeles.
We call it New Los Angeles. Welcome
I see.
to NLA.
Ah.
And so it was that another survivor came to join our band of refugees. Together, we resolved to forge a new way of life.
Transformers!
Come what may. New LA
The
is
doggy!
our
Oh, it's a
beautiful
cat.
land to ourselves.
Not me thinking it's a dog.
Truth is, we were adrift, heading into the unknown.
What's that blade?
Our native home was gone, swallowed in a shroud of light. And our future was uncertain. We had no idea what fate lay in store for us.
It's like we're running out of time.
Only that we had to keep living in order to see it.
Wow. Ah! He finally reached the title screen. Xenoblade Chronicles X Definitive Edition. Yay!
How about a quick tour of the facilities to refresh your memory? Let's start with your living quarters. Follow me.
Ooh, yeah, where am I going to be sleeping?
Brave citizens of New Los
Oh my god, that scared me.
Good day. This is your Director General, Maurice Chausson. Today, I once again come to you with news I am truly delighted to share.
Oh, he's on the telly.
Yesterday, we repatriated 10 more White Whale crew members. These fellow pioneers will rejoin our ranks as citizens of NLA, bringing with them skills and know-how that will bolster our ability to survive and indeed flourish here in our new home. This, of course, is only the latest success in our continuing efforts.
Director General? Since when?
For the rescue and recovery of
2 days ago, ma'am.
Oh,
I stand
he got promoted.
From political aide to director general in just a few weeks. At this rate, he'll be emperor by next month.
Are these guys gonna be our friends?
Gwyn?
Nice work out there, ma'am.
Gwyn and Irina. Show interest. We look interested.
Right. Introductions. Irina Akulov, Gwyn Evans.
This one of the survivors, Colonel?
The survivor. I only found a single pod intact at Starfall Basin.
Wait, what? What happened to 10 more crew members?
Come on, seriously? Chausson was never one to let the truth get in the way of a good
so
speech.
he lied. There was only one.
Still, every last survivor counts. You can call me Irina. I'm with the Interceptors.
Me too. Same division. You can call me Mr. Evans. Or
Mr.
just Gwyn.
Evans.
The three of us were in the Coalition forces together. Specifically, the Special Operations Heavy Armor Training Unit, aka the Skeleton Crew. I was a colonel and Irina a lieutenant. Gwyn was a more recent recruit. Of course, I keep telling them we don't need those old ranks anymore now that we're here.
You're still Colonel to me, ma'am. No reorg will ever change that. And that's not about chain of command either. It's about respect. You've earned it.
And the award for best ass kiss goes to...
Well, I'd remind you both the ma'ams aren't necessary if I thought you'd listen.
All right, ma'am. We should be getting back to work. Until next time, Colonel.
Right. We should be going too.
Okay,
The
so Emma's the
administrative
big
district
boss
isn't
girl.
far. That's where you'll be calling home. For now, anyway.
That sound is very weird. Finally in our first chapter! Oh my gosh, we did it! We finally made the first chapter and we're inside New LA for the very first time! Oh, chicka, oh, chicka, oh, chicka, oh. This music is so funny. Look at her strut. Transformers, robots in disguise. Was he doing an emergency landing? Oh no! It's broken. Oh, is it gonna crash into the ocean? Wait, is that the ocean? There's water underneath us by the looks of that. Oh, it's almost got like northern lights. Very pretty. Vroom vroom. Oh shit. Is that like a mini Monado hair clip in her hair? That looked like a tiny Monado. Yes, I am, Ashley.
Damn it!
Oh, he got out of the transformer. He Loki looks like the evil guy from Xenoblade 1. It is a mini Monado hair clip. What the heck? His Keyblade armor is fire. Haven't played any. Always wanted to, but time is cruel mistress. Yeah. Hopefully you get time to play it sometime.
Look, I know what exhaust smells like, and it was exhaust in the cockpit. Just check the ductwork, would you?
Oh, I'm checking. I just seriously doubt. Hey, look at that. The intake exhaust bypass is reversed. Oh man, it's a good thing I caught that.
You caught that? You're the one who cleared me to fly.
Oh,
Everything okay? It's not like you to flub a flight check, Lynn. Good thing you had a rugged pilot like Doug at the controls.
Doug.
Oh, hey Elma. How'd it go out there? And would this be one of the you-know-who's? Cool.
One of the you-know-who's.
I'm Lynn Lee Koo, mechanic and top all-around fix-it gal for Blade.
Oh, okay. Find out how old Lynn is. She does look young. Let's look worried. We could be worried about how old she is and if she should be doing such dangerous things.
Yeah. Well, that, doesn't usually happen.
We know it doesn't, Lynn. Look, I know what you're thinking. But believe me, young as she may look, and yes, she is young, she's actually one of our top talents.
Most of the time, that is. Most of the time.
Let her have her moment.
You guys heading
Doug.
back to the barracks?
Yeah. Why do you ask?
As long as you're here, why don't I take you on the transport? It's a great way to see the city. I'll give you the grand tour.
That sounds like a great idea.
Mm-hmm.
All right, Doug, I think that'll be all for today. You can clean up here and dock the Skell.
What?
Don't mind the exhaust. I'll take care of it tomorrow.
Don't
Put him
mind.
in his place.
Wait, why am I cleaning up your mess in the first place? Lynn!
Mhm.
Lynn!
You tell him. We have liftoff. So I think we're going to explore more of the city and see more of like what it's about, what it's looking like.
Not bad, huh? You can see everything from up here.
Mm-hmm.
It beats walking, that's for sure.
The best way to see NLA.
In LA, that's what they
I
call
never
it.
get tired of this view. It's like a different city every time.
It's certainly come a long way in the last few weeks. There's still so much to be done.
One day at a time.
Speaking of which, we don't really have time for a full pleasure cruise here. Why don't you give us the express tour, Lynn? Just the highlights.
Show me all the good stuff.
New LA is divided into 4 districts. We departed from the industrial district, where Doug and I were conducting the flight test. It has food production, skill development, you know, industries.
Oh, so the Transformers are called Skells.
It's also where the West Gate is located, remember? Expect to pass through there fairly often. The only other gate out of the city is in the administrative district, but I'm skipping ahead.
Next is the commercial district. Restaurants,
Dude.
galleries,
So this is where like everybody
clothing,
lives, I
groceries,
guess.
You name it. It's a veritable shopping paradise.
The CD is the closest thing to a downtown we've got. It can actually get pretty crowded sometimes.
Well, by
Oh my god, we can go shopping at the mall.
day or night, the best and only bargains on the planet. To your right, the residential district. Housing, housing, and more housing. Well, plus a nice park and the cathedral.
This is giving very Sims vibes right
If you're
now.
ever looking for quiet time alone, or want to relax and unwind with a good book, that's the spot.
Right?
The
park
sky
my
is
favorite
so
place to just
pretty.
zone out and chill. And last but not least, our destination, the administrative district, the nerve center at the heart of NLA. Note the distinct dual-level structure here. The upper level holds our administrative tower, home to Blade HQ and the government. Not to mention Armory Alley, as well as the barracks where we live. The lower level there is a hangar complex for Skell maintenance and repairs.
Got a pretty good setup for a crash-landed like spaceship
And this concludes our tour.
city.
We will be landing shortly.
Thanks, Lynn. We'll save the rest of orientation for once we're back at the barracks.
Blade, that's what Blade is. So Blade is like the, not army, but the special fighters, I guess.
Enjoy your stay in the administrative district, and thank you for flying Linley Airlines.
Lindley, such a
Right.
cute sounding
Let's
name.
get you over to the barracks. Then I should file my report. They'll be eager to hear the details on how I found you, I'm sure.
Well then, we better not keep them waiting. The barracks are pretty close, actually. They're set up just behind the giant Blade Tower here.
Oh my god, it's massive!
That road there wraps around the left side and leads right to it.
We'll pass through Armory Alley, but let's not get sidetracked, okay? We can check it out later.
Feels like she's calling me out, because I definitely will get sidetracked.
And here we are, the Blade Barracks. Consider yourself our guest until we finish getting you registered. Feel free to come and go as you please.
Ask about registration. Show interest, look away. We want to be interested. I want to know what's going on.
I think I can answer that one.
Who's that? Ooh, he looks evil.
So, you must be the latest rescue.
He's got a scar and an angry looking face.
Secretary Nagi!
Miss Koo. Chipper as always, I see.
What can I say? Pep is my middle name.
Pip! That's what
I
we
ran
call
into
Pippa.
Doug Barrett on the way here, and he didn't seem quite so upbeat. Anything about today's flight I should know?
He's just salty. He's just being salty.
No, nothing to worry about.
Good. Be sure it stays that way. More importantly, Elma, you found another one. Excellent work out there.
Just doing my job, Mr. Secretary.
Now,
Why are you lying,
as
saying
for
there was 10 of
officially
us when there
registering
wasn't?
our new citizen here.
Why don't we talk inside? There's a lot of ground to cover. It could take some time.
Ah, yes, of course. Forgive me. You must be weary from the stasis and your journey back to us. Please, after you.
I'll put on some tea.
Cute! Do you have a cool 3D map that you're going to show us about all the things? Some holograms, maybe?
Allow me to formally introduce myself. My name is Kentaro Nagi.
Or
You
like
may
you said,
remember me
Billy,
as Captain
Zigbar's
of the White
cousin.
Whale, but now I serve as Secretary of Defense here for New LA. The provisional government has charged me with keeping the peace, so all military and police matters fall under my jurisdiction.
He's also my superior officer.
He's kind of like the boss
And he'd
man.
be an excellent person to talk to when you're ready to start looking for work.
What about a job right here with Blade? She seems capable.
Let's give it a little more time. At least until she knows enough to be able to make an informed decision.
Yeah, like I'm still learning.
She
I'm
seems to
still
be
learning.
suffering from some form of memory loss.
Memory loss? From the stasis?
She could barely remember her name. And nothing at all about what happened to Earth or the White Whale.
It's so funny how it's called White
I
Whale.
see. Though,
Big ship.
come to think of it, the entire lot of us have only been on this planet for what, 2 months? It shouldn't take very long to get caught up.
That's still
My
quite
thoughts
new.
exactly.
Very new.
Well then, where should we begin?
How are we going to find out what's going on here? Ask how we ended up on Mira. We kind of know that. Ask for more information about Blade. Ask about registration. I want to know more about Blade. Give me the tea on Blade.
Blade is an acronym. Builders of a legacy after the destruction of Earth. Quite fitting, I think.
Okay, that makes sense.
It's a relatively new organization.
It's quite wordy though,
Up
so
there
I
in
see why you call it
space,
just
we had
Blade.
plenty of provisions, and a crew trained to handle the limited amount of situations we might encounter in our travels. But of course, all that changed after we lost most of our ship and came crashing down here on Mira. We needed food, water, search and rescue teams, surveyors, police. The list goes on and on. It was too much for the provisional government to manage on its own, so Blade was born. The idea was to have one central organization with different disciplines to fill these various roles. Its core was pulled from the Coalition military, so it's mostly former soldiers.
Lots of politics
But
by the sounds of this.
Fighting isn't our most important duty. Right now, we have a single top priority that supersedes all others. The search for and recovery of the Lifehold.
Lifehold.
Take a look at this.
Ooh.
The White Whale was designed to carry an exceedingly large number of passengers, all of them held in stasis. All housed in a structure called the Lifehold. This is a complete schematic of that facility. Only essential personnel were conscious and active for the journey from Earth. The flight crew, maintenance engineers. And of course, some military so we could defend ourselves if necessary. But the vast majority were in the Lifehold. Are in the Lifehold. With any luck, they're all still there, in stasis, waiting to be rescued.
Oh, they're
But
still there.
There's a problem. We now know the Lifehold broke apart along with the rest of the ship when we came down on Mira. What we don't know is exactly where all the pieces landed. Not very comforting, I know.
It is a bit scary.
Blade's top priority now is locating the missing units.
Gotta save everyone. Oh my gosh, that gives me a fright every single time. Oh, so we can actually do each one. I'm glad. Also, I just wanted to say, quick theory that's coming to mind. If you've played this game, please don't say anything. Don't confirm, don't deny, do not say anything in line with what I'm saying. But so essentially, spoiler alert, if you also haven't played the Xenoblade series, I'm going to talk about what has happened in other games. But essentially, what happened was there were these two researchers in space, and essentially Shulk wanted to create a new universe. So he pretty much like blew up his current universe and restarted it because everything was really bad on Earth and all this. And that's how all of the different worlds and like universes were created for like Xenoblade 1, 2, and 3. Okay. What if these people here and now, like myself and Elma and these people, were the ones who jumped on a ship on Earth to escape to find a new planet to live on, are from the same universe as the Shulk that blew up that universe? I don't know if that makes any sense to you guys and how I'm describing it, but I feel like maybe that's what's happened. Shulk wanted to blow up the universe. He escaped Earth because it was really bad, and like they had this plan, myself, Alma, and what's his name, the Skarsgård's cousin, and they were trying to like, let's just jump on the ship and go find a new planet, and Shulk was like, no, boom, universe ended, new one created. Something like that, maybe. I could just be going completely on a tangent, but that's sort of where my brain's going right now. Okay, let's ask him some more questions about what's going on.
It started at the end, 2 years ago. The end of Earth. The casualty of a battle between two hyper-advanced
That's right, because the aliens were also fighting. Can't forget about the aliens having their fight too.
Technology and weapons were beyond our comprehension. We were like infants, naked, powerless. The Earth was reduced to ash and blown away.
I still wonder if I hadn't been there. If maybe all of this could have somehow been avoided.
Why would it be your fault?
No one can know that, Elma. What we do know is without you, there'd have been no Project Exodus, and no escape for any of us.
Yeah, you can't think like that.
Did it go perfectly? No. But we are here, and we are alive.
Exactly, at least some people survived.
So yes, Project Exodus. Once we learned the Earth might be threatened, we needed a plan to preserve all her various life forms. That plan was the Earth Life Colonization Project, otherwise known as Project Exodus.
Those of us who escaped on the White Whale spent over 2 years wandering in space. 2 hard years. But we clung to our mission, find a habitable planet and settle there. We had no idea how long it would take. Or that the decision would eventually be made for us.
I was gonna say, like, didn't they randomly just
The
crash land
xenoforms
though?
found us again, and
Oh,
well,
the
it wasn't a happy
xenoforms
reunion.
are the
Earth wasn't
aliens.
enough. They wanted humanity destroyed.
I wonder why.
For better and for worse, we were close to planet Mira when we lost control of the White Whale.
Yeah, that's by sheer luck.
Inertia
Imagine
and
if they
gravity
weren't
took
near
it
like a
from there.
planet at all. What would have happened then?
The ship had taken way too much damage to survive entering the atmosphere intact. We had no choice. We channeled all the power we had left to soft land the habitat. Once the dust cleared, we set to work transforming it into its current state. Searching for survivors, establishing Blade, installing the provisional government.
Imagine
Basically,
imagine
making it a
having to
sustainable
restart Earth all over again. That would be so hard. Question about the registration, which is about what we're about to do.
Ah, yes. All citizens of NLA are required to register their name, age, and occupation. We also ask you report any personal assets and take a short survey regarding your current state of health. All purely as a precaution. I'm sure you understand. As the
guess that's fair
caretakers
enough.
of humanity's survival, we all have certain responsibilities.
And hey, it's not all bad. Registering gets you access to all kinds of public services.
In any case, I'm sure this is all a lot to digest. You'll be wanting some time. Ms. Koo, even I'm tired of hearing myself speak. Why don't you take our guest out for some air? Perhaps a tour of the administrative district.
Yes, sir. Come on, we'll keep this briefing brief.
Not the briefing. Nagi, that's what his name is. But I feel like I'm just gonna keep calling him Cousin Zigbar from now on. We're gonna have little Kiki.
It's not every day we're authorized to let a civilian tour the administrative district.
Yeah, Nagi must really, really want her to join Blade.
And also, why do you have the Monado as a hair clip? I need to know.
Different from the other districts. It's got everything a Blade would need, all in one place, without any extra fluff.
Get
Stomp.
load of that skill. Even the way that they walk is so cool.
He does look pretty swaggy with his stomp, not gonna lie.
Baby. Now this girl gets it. Aren't they just the coolest? Just everything about them.
We can geek
The
out
lasers,
together
the
with
force
Lindley.
fields, the bipedal and vehicular transformations. You ever have that dream where you're inside one and it's just transforming over and over and over?
So they pretty much are just like giant transformers.
Yeah, you know what I'm talking about. Actually, I don't normally show this to people.
Not Elma falling
I'm working on
asleep.
some Skell fanfiction? Hold on, I'll just
Not the
pull it up
Skell
here
fan
one sec.
fiction.
Lynn,
Oh,
Oh, she's a real fangirl.
sorry.
originally, scales were developed as a defensive measure to counter potential alien threats. It
Okay.
wasn't enough to save Earth, though. We were outnumbered and outgunned.
Yeah.
Still, just look around you. New LA has gone from basically nothing to this in just 2 short months.
I was gonna say that's a pretty
We
big
could
setup
never
for
have
2
come
months.
so far, so fast, without Skell technology. I'd love to get you into one to see for yourself, but it's not that simple.
Yes, put me in
Well,
a
yeah,
transformer.
duh. For one thing, only Blades are allowed to pilot Skells. And even then, you need a license.
These aren't toys we're talking about. They're complex machines with powerful weapons. And
fair.
they're a precious resource. We only have so many of them to go around. So yes, as you might imagine, the certification process is a fairly rigorous one.
I'm sure you're thinking, where do I sign up for the test?
I was gonna say, just
But
let me
it's
do a
not that
test
simple.
drive. You know, just
They choose you,
funsies.
not the other way around.
Oh, they
You
choose
can't
us.
just walk in the front door and volunteer.
The
There
robot
is
chooses
some
us.
criteria. The details are largely hidden, but basically, HQ only allows the cream of the crop to take the test. Blades who go above and beyond in their duties, and for the people of New LA in general.
Okay, so I have to earn my
So
spot
what do you say?
to be able to
If you
test
become
drive
a
a
Blade and work
transformer.
hard, I'm sure it'll only be a matter of time before they tap you on the shoulder.
Speaking of work, that reminds me. Why don't we check out the mission control board first? That's where we take on our assignments.
Good call. Let's head on over.
Let's go!
Blade Tower. When we come here, it's usually to stop by Blade HQ. The higher-ups, like Secretary Nagi and Commander Vandam, will spend most of their day here.
Phantom!
The government leaders, too. They're based in the tower.
Phantom!
Guys like our new Director General Maurice Chassan, for example.
I'm sure Phantom's one of the
Blades
other
sometimes
characters from
report to the
Xenoblade
leadership
series.
here after we finish key assignments. You'll
Or
want
it
to
sounds
remember
very
his voice.
familiar.
And that about does it for our tour. So, what do you think? Pretty amazing setup, right? You can't wait to join Blade, right?
She wants us to
Okay,
join
Lynn,
so
seriously,
bad.
That's enough.
Thank you so much
We're
for the
not here
follow,
to make
Beer
a sales
Project. Hope
pitch.
you're enjoying the
We just
stream.
want you to have all the facts so you can make an informed decision to join us, or not. Now that you've seen where and how we work, hopefully it made a good impression, but your decision will be just that, your decision.
Well,
In any case, let's head back
obviously
to
you
the
know I'm
barracks.
going to join
Secretary
you.
Nagi will be waiting.
Nagi's having a cup of tea. Cup of tea.
Honey, we're home.
Yes, very amusing.
She's so cute, Linley.
Who wants a fresh cup of tea?
Thank you, Ms. Gu, but I can't stay long. I just wanted to pass along a request from your commanding officer.
Commander Vandam? Does it have anything to do with our new arrival?
Probably.
Correct. He stopped by while you were out on your tour. He said he'll come back, but that I shouldn't wait to ask you.
Here we go. I bet I can guess.
What does he want?
You probably can. He wants to fast-track our new friend here for blade duty with a training assignment.
Ooh.
What the hell are we waiting for? As he put it.
The commander does have a way with words.
Makes even my pitch sound smooth.
I explained about the memory issues, but he didn't see it as a problem. And to be honest, given our current need for blade recruits, I can't say I entirely disagree.
He's like, girl's got amnesia, but
It's
okay.
not me you need to convince. Blade service is voluntary, remember?
Of course, and I would never force or coerce anyone. Well, friend, what do you say? Can we count on you to do your part?
Imagine if I refuse. Should I refuse and just see what happens? I just want to see what happens. Zoom in.
Ms. Ku, how much do you know about life pods?
Life pods? You mean like from the white whale?
Yes, those life pods. Like the one Elma, a blade.
Oh my god, is he gonna put me back into the pod?
Emphasis on the word rescued. Because if you aren't released, you just sit there frozen in stasis.
Is that a
forever.
threat? Is that a threat?
So did you have an engineering question about life pods? Or is this all part of the guilt trip?
I'm sure I have no idea what you're talking about. Now, what'll it be, friend?
Okay, I guess you've manipulated me into saying yes.
I knew you'd make the right choice. Welcome to the organization.
Thank you,
Elma,
Cousin
she can
Zigbar.
start on your team. You'll begin training immediately.
Yes, Mr. Secretary. With pleasure.
All right. Welcome to the Cool Kids Club.
I love your energy. She's so fun. Welcome to the Cool Kids Club.
Now then, let's discuss that training assignment. We've decided to start you out on a probe installation, just to get your feet wet.
I guess we should back up a bit. Here in New LA, we're using a specialized computer system called Frontier Nav to help us deploy a sensor grid across Mira. A network of data probes that allows us to monitor conditions and collect all kinds of information about the planet.
Expanding that grid and filling in the blind spots is one of Blade's highest priorities. Here, take a look at this. What you're seeing on screen is a terrain map that includes New LA and the surrounding landmass. As you can see, we've divided the area into a series of hexagonal blocks. We call these blocks segments. Together, they form our grid.
Hey.
We determined this was the most efficient pattern, given the limited range of our probes. Based on it, we know exactly where we need the probes to go. Now we just have to install them.
And I think
Sooner
you
the
want me
better,
to do
as
it,
far as I'm
right?
concerned. The Frontier Nav probes can also detect the general locations of living things in the vicinity, which comes in handy if we need to track down a Blade or another citizen.
Yes, quite handy indeed. So for this first exercise, you'll be heading here, to that white segment.
Okay,
Go there, install the data probe, and then come back home.
I can do that.
Got it. East of the city.
In that case, we can take the East Gate out of the administrative district, right? We should be there in no time.
I'll leave the details on the data probe installation procedure to you, Elma.
Of course, Mr. Secretary. All right, you two, shall we?
Yeah! Training or not, let's go install the hell
Oh,
out
I
of that probe.
What? I can move the camera. Oh, that was weird. I didn't realize I can move the camera like mid cutscene.
Man, am I glad we pulled an assignment to the east of the city this time. It'd be a long walk all the way back over to the West Gate.
Hold on. Are we even sure the East Gate will be open? Last I heard, it was still on lockdown from all the high-level indigent activity.
It was, but they just lowered the threat level earlier today. The gates are officially open for business.
Okay, well that's good.
One of our
That's a
teams
positive.
must have gone out there and kicked some furry indigent butt, huh?
Suggest it was you and Elma. I'm gonna boast. Yeah, that was
Seriously?
us.
That was you? Cool.
I know.
I don't think so. Those Grexes we
Elma,
took
you
down
meant
were
to go
fairly
along with
routine.
it.
Definitely not something they'd lock both gates over, at least.
Oh.
Then I take my cool back. But wait a sec. You guys fought Grexes? The two of you? Hey, that's still pretty cool. They've been hassling a lot of teams lately, especially how they hunt in packs and all.
Let's not get too excited. Confidence can be good. Overconfidence can be fatal, especially when you're new.
Yeah, you're right.
Don't want to go in two guns blazing and fail.
But enough talk. We've got our mission to deal with. Let's head out.
Roger. That probe isn't gonna install itself. Let's get to the East Gate, shall we?
Okay, so I'm guessing that's where we need to go.
What?
Oh, they
hell
did. I thought they were
happened
just
here?
sleeping. Feel like that creature might have something to do with it. Just maybe.
You don't think that one Sinicula could have killed all these simius?
Simius.
Unless...
Unless... what?
This is bad.
What's bad? I don't follow you.
That Senicula. It's a tyrant.
Huh?
Mean.
But it looks just like any other Senicula.
Think about it. Your typical Simius is way higher up on the food chain than your typical Senicula, right? Usually we'd find one Simius standing over 3 or 4 Senicula corpses. But here, the tables have been turned.
Oh, so usually the Simius is the dominant
area. There's only one explanation. That Senicula is a tyrant.
But what makes it a tyrant?
Let me check the Blade Report database.
And why is a tyrant bad?
If there's a tyrant this close to the city, someone must have run across it. Bingo. There was a Senicula tyrant sighted not too long ago, but it was a couple of segments further out.
It could have followed the blade that spotted it back towards New LA, or come here to feed, or who knows what.
That's crazy. I can't believe there's a tyrant right on our doorstep, and HQ isn't doing a thing about it.
Well, don't forget why they sent us here in the first place.
I guess it must just be like an extra strong
Oh, right.
indigent.
They couldn't track it if there's no local probe. They must have lost it when it went off the grid.
Oh, sometimes the like text popping up just like kind of catches me off guard, like it's so out of the blue. Suggest killing the tyrant. Ask. Okay, I need to know what a tyrant is first because you haven't really told me. I need to know. I need some more
Tyrant
intel.
designation is given to creatures that pose a special threat in one way or another. That doesn't always mean raw strength. Some tyrants will actually register as low rank when we find them out in the field and engage them in combat.
Okay.
But don't let that fool you. If a creature shows up as a tyrant, you can be sure it's got at least one nasty trait or ability to speak of. The system can't account for everything, though, so don't let your guard down, no matter what rank it assigns. Even some of Blade's very best teams have come back with serious injuries after running into a tyrant in the field. If they come back at all.
Spooky. Suggest the 3 of you can handle it. Unite, protect. Say you can't just leave it so close to New LA. Yeah, we have to protect the city.
As long as you understand the risks involved. Lynn?
Count me in. The same goes for everyone in New LA, but if we're gonna settle here on this planet, we're gonna have to get used to dealing with tyrants now and then. Besides, if I need to, I can always run away while it's busy chewing on one of you guys.
Okay, Lynn! I thought you were on our side.
But don't
Like
push
how
it,
Elma's
okay?
just like, yeah, fair enough.
Either of you.
All good, girl.
If we can take it down, great, but if not, even just luring it away would be a moral victory. As long as we buy enough time to install the probe, we can use Frontier Nav to track it, or any other tyrant that comes this close to the city from now on. Just make sure you're ready before we attack. This'll be tougher than anything else we've faced.
So maybe those few battles I was doing is going to be helpful because it sounds like this is going to be a very strong enemy. Come to me! We did it! Yay! That was so good for our first like proper boss battle.
Awesome!
Nice work, Lynn. You fought well. You did too.
Thank you.
Now let's get down to business and install that data probe.
Let's
If we
get
stay here
down.
for
Let's
long,
get down to business.
There's no telling what other playmates might show up. This beam of light indicates a Frontier Nav site. It marks the ideal spot to bury the probe.
Then we can get the info. Oh, I was not expecting the probe to look like that. But okay.
The probe should be ready for insertion. I'll
Looks
just
like
boot
the
it up.
Nintendo DS stylus.
Thanks, Lynn. The top half of the cylinder contains the probe itself. The bottom half is a laser. It dissolves the soil so the probe can burrow to the proper depth. We tried just planting them on the surface at first, but we kept running into problems with the local wildlife damaging the goods. Burying them is going to save us all a lot of time and headaches in the long run. We all set?
Yes, ma'am. Whenever
Let's
you're ready.
do it!
Why don't you do the honors? You can launch it right from your comm device. Give it a try.
Okay. Show interest and launch the probe. Suggest Lynn should take care of it. No, we can do it. Don't be afraid. Oh. Down it goes.
Good. Now we just need to give it a minute to reach the target depth.
And installation complete. We are now online with a solid connection to Frontier Nav.
Excellent. See? At the end of the day, there's really not much to it. The hardest part was calculating the ideal probe locations. We need them spread out evenly to maximize data collection.
Yep, planting probes is easy. And the more we plant, the more likely we are to find missing crew. So anytime you see a probe site, there's no excuse not to plant that sucker.
So it helps us find our lost
That'll
friends
do it
too.
for your training. Let's head back to the barracks and report to Secretary Nagi.
Commander Vandam.
Who's this? Oh, it's Phantom!
Well now, look what the cat dragged in.
He's blonde here.
Sorry we missed you last time. We could have come to meet you at HQ, you know.
Indeed. I suggested as much. Twice.
And we know how much I enjoy being told what to do.
He's very muscular.
I hear you tangled with a tyrant, way out of your league, on a training mission, no less.
And we still took him down.
That was reckless, and goddamn magnificent.
So, Commander, to what do we owe the pleasure of your visit here today?
Well, I can't just ask Nagi to do everything for me. I'd be out of a job.
Hey, I delivered you the new recruit, didn't I?
Yeah, you won the bet. Don't worry about it, all right? I'll settle up with you later. You know I'm good for it.
The bet?
I'm sure I'm needed elsewhere. If you'll all excuse me.
Oh, I see how it is. Dip out when you're getting called out.
Well, that wasn't obvious at all.
Huh. Look at you two. I swear, you're like two children excited about a new toy.
Look who's talking. I don't recall ever seeing you file a request to personally train a rescue before.
Is that so odd?
It is before we'd even asked her to become a blade, little Miss Stick in the Rear.
Stick in the rear.
Usually I ask when I don't get your slang expressions, but something tells me to just let that one go.
Enough about that. Where are your manners, anyway? I still haven't been introduced to our new recruit here.
Commander Vandam is Blade's top officer.
In a past life, I was chief engineer on the White Whale. Same idea, basically. Someone has a problem, I fix it. You follow? Huh. Not much for conversation, are you?
I am a quiet girl.
So you still haven't told us why you're here. From the look of things, I'm guessing this isn't a social call.
You don't think?
No. So let's cut the crap and get down to business.
Okay, Elma.
Sounds like you're learning my expressions just fine, Elma. Anyway, first we need Chatty Cathy here to choose a division and pull an assignment.
Okay, what assignment do I want to do? Get started or get more info? I think I need more info first. Tell me what kind of assignment I'm going to be doing.
Pretty much everyone in New LA works for Blade, in one of several different fields. Helping to explore Mira, or to maintain order in the city, or, well, you remember Nagi's speech, right?
Mm-hmm.
There are 8 different fields in all, and each one has its own branch within Blade.
That's quite a
Officially, they're
lot.
called divisions. Naturally, you'll want to choose one that best suits your personality and your talents.
Let's start with the Pathfinders.
He looks like Dunban, but it's not
Pathfinder's
Dunban.
responsibility is planting data probes, like you did on your training mission. It may not be the sexiest job, but important? You bet your ass it's important. We've only been on Mira 2 months. We don't know jack about this place. The more probes we install, the faster we can get our bearings here and give ourselves a fighting chance.
That makes sense.
We've already detailed how important it is we expand the Frontier Nav network ASAP. So, for the time being, I'll just remind you of the highlights. It helps us keep Blade safe. It helps us keep the city safe. And most important of all, it's the key to locating the missing parts of the Lifehold and recovering the rest of the human race.
Yeah, figuring out where everybody else is gone.
Okay, next up, Interceptors. You met Akeloff and Evans, right? Irina and Gwen? This is their division.
Ah, oh, and that's what their
Interceptors have
icons
one
are next to their
main
name. It tells you which
protect
division
New
they
LA
are.
and everyone in it from the
That makes so much
wildlife here
sense
on
now.
Mira. Right now, this is probably our busiest division. Interceptors ride shotgun for the research eggheads. They escort VIPs around, and they help any other idiots who get caught out there with their pants down.
Not the pants down.
Next are the Harriers.
Harriers.
Remember Doug Barrett, the Skell pilot conducting the test flight with Lynn?
It also looks kind of
He's
sus.
part of the Harriers. If you think of the Interceptors as defense, Harriers would be New LA's
Unicorns.
offense. They specialize in preemptive strikes on clear and obvious threats. But only on clear and obvious threats. They're not meant to go out and just blast any indigen that moves.
And you got your reclaimers. These guys are in charge of finding the other pieces of the white whale. Among other things, that is.
Kind of like Rex and the
including anything
Scalvagers.
of ours left behind after a battle. Skell debris, weapons, personal effects. It can get a bit morbid, frankly, but it's gotta be done.
It wouldn't be a very nice
Until
job
we're
doing
up
the
and
cleanup
running
after
here
a
on
battle.
Mira and have this place completely figured out. Everything we brought from Earth needs to be treated like it's irreplaceable. Also, the search for the Lifehold. That's mostly on the Reclaimers.
Next, Curators. Curators are the first to scout ahead to unexplored territory, bringing back whatever samples they can get their hands on. Fruits, bugs, sticks and stones, you name it.
The gardeners, if you will.
It's not all picking berries, though. Being a curator also means being the first to encounter unknown indigens.
Next? Alright, prospectors.
The gem finders.
Prospectors do, well, prospecting. They poke around, looking for minerals, resources, and whatnot. Things we need for everyday life here. We packed all the essentials we could on the White Whale, but that won't last forever. We need to be able to replenish our water and fuel if we want to survive. And sooner or later, we're gonna have to figure out how to replace things from scratch. From the socket on a Skell's knee joint, right down to the frying pan in Lynn's kitchen. Without these guys busting their butts, we'd have no future to speak of.
Next up, Outfitters. All of our ground gear and Skell weaponry is developed in conjunction with private arms manufacturers, or AMs. Outfitters are Blade's way of supporting these AMs. They'll seek out anything that might inspire new weapon ideas, and even assist with testing new prototypes.
Finally, the Mediators. These are the folks who keep
So many
everything
different
hunky-dory
factions.
with John and Joan Q public. Any problems a civvy has, they come to Mediators.
Civvy.
Fight with your neighbor? Mediators. Lost cat? Mediators.
So they kind of like
It's
keep
not
the
a
peace
division
between
for
everyone.
everyone.
Don't fall
You
asleep.
need to be a jack of all trades and a people person. Someone with my charming personality? Probably not the best mediator.
Can imagine he would probably
But
start a
if you
lot of
got what it
fights.
takes, it's a clutch role, keeping things cool on the home front.
All right, so I think that's all 8 divisions.
That's a lot to learn.
Any idea which one you'd like to join? Don't fret about it
Do I
too
have to
much.
choose?
Whichever you choose, you still have a lot of freedom in how you operate.
Oh, jeez.
Mediators can still get out there and mix it up, hunt indigens, whatever. And if a Harrier wants to take a break and settle an argument, that's their prerogative too.
Oh, interesting. Can I try
To
all
be
of them?
honest, even though it's sort of frowned upon, you can actually change your division whenever you like.
How did
So
she
there's
know
really
I
no reason
asked
to
that?
stress about this. All right, you ready to choose?
No, it's too much pressure. I wish I paid more attention, but I don't want to have to watch all of that all over again. Okay, let's just decide.
Yeah, and we're on pins and needles here.
Confirm. Okay, which one should I do? Okay, so first off, reading the descriptions, I'm thinking of Curator. Because I like the scouting and like exploring territories kind of thing. That sounds like fun. Reclaimer or Interceptor, I think. I kind of feel like Interceptor first. Okay, let's do it. We'll start off with Interceptor and then we can change if we need to. Confirm. I'm an Interceptor.
All right. Thank God that's over. By the power invested in me, yada yada, you're officially a blade.
Woo!
And welcome.
We made it! We're
I know
blade
you're gonna
status
do great.
now. Thank you. Slow blink for yes.
Now for the job. Let's get down to brass tacks.
Brass tacks.
Nelson's team has gone missing.
Oh no.
Last contact we had, they were installing a data probe out in eastern Primordia.
Okay.
Then, nothing.
Oh, they disappeared.
Nelson. Pathfinders, right?
Are we talking indigents here or what?
Your guess is as good as mine, but they did have a skell with them. You'd think they could hold their own, or at least run away.
Okay.
Right, we're on it. We'll head to their last known location and go from there.
Report whatever you find ASAP.
Of course. Let's move out.
Roger that.
Roger, roger. This is very broken scale.
Damn. I knew we would have heard from them by now.
It was definitely fighting something. But this damage, it's not the usual claw or bite marks.
No signs of the team. If they were eaten, we'd know it.
Ugh.
So did they walk away, or were they taken?
I hope they weren't eaten. Oh, always like get like what when the random like text bubble thing like pops up. We have to investigate. I'm not going to retreat.
Right. Either way, they couldn't have gotten very far. Let's keep looking.
Hold up, Elma. Check this out.
Oh, what's going
I'm
on?
picking up an Earth-based IFF signal coming from that direction. It's Pathfinder.
That thing over there, maybe?
It's part of the
Doesn't
Pathfinder.
look natural, does it?
No, it doesn't. It looks like trouble.
It's a beast, whatever
Look
it
at
is.
this. I'm picking up readings for other life forms too.
Who's there?
Multiple signals, moving around inside the structure. Elma, you don't think?
I think I'm gonna guess that's indigents.
No. Look at their movements.
Way to shut me down.
Controlled, orderly. They're definitely not wild animals. Now the question is, are they native to Mira? Or are they visitors like us? And if so, from where?
Aliens.
You think it's one of the forces that destroyed Earth?
Let's not jump to any conclusions. It's a big universe out there. Of course, we shouldn't rule it out either.
Should we call this into HQ?
Yes, but not from here. If we're picking up their signals, they might be close enough to intercept ours.
They might have already figured out we're here.
Drop your weapons.
Optimus Prime?
We don't want to provoke them.
Earth aliens.
Ugh.
Surrender. Now.
They know about Earth? You may have been right after all, Lynn.
Oh, they what? Hang on a minute. What if they're the indigenous people of Mira? I love that they called us Earth aliens, though. That's so funny. I feel like they're not being super hostile. They could have come in just straight away with the pew, but they didn't. So I'm going to stand down and negotiate. I feel like they want to have a chat. We can have a deep and meaningful.
What are you doing?
It's okay, Lynn. Just stand down. I'm not sure why, but somehow they're able to communicate with us.
Exactly. They're coming in to chat.
Meaning we need to know if diplomacy is a viable option.
Roger that.
We come in peace, and we're willing to negotiate. If you have any Earth alien prisoners, we'd ask the conditions for their release. If you don't, we'll leave you in peace.
No negotiations. No conditions.
They've got
We
mullets,
have
but
our orders.
very ugly mullets.
All Earth aliens must die.
Oh. Okay, they are very hostile. Put the weapons up. Get the gratata ready.
So much for the diplomatic approach. What's the deal with wanting us all dead anyway?
Yeah, I wonder. They did mention they were following orders. Maybe someone higher up their chain of command would be willing to negotiate. Lynn, can you give us an approximate location for that IFF signal?
Let's see. Seems to be originating from that building over there.
Would make sense. Looks very spooky, ooky.
Then we'd better get moving. There's no time to lose.
Very ominous. They're friends! That don't look too good.
They're all dead.
Oh wait, they're dead!
You killed them all. In cold blood.
Oh, that's brutal.
Fortune did not smile upon them today.
Nelson.
You filthy Earth aliens do not belong on this planet.
Oh, he's got a big gun.
You seem more fluent than the others. Are you in charge?
I am called Glennar. I command this squad, Earth alien. Now it is time for you to surrender.
Oh, Glennar's not happy.
Hello, Glennar. I am called Elma, and I command
The introductions.
this squad. If this planet is your home, we apologize for intruding. We crash-landed here after our ship was damaged in an attack by unknown adversaries.
You tell him, Elmer, it's not our
We were
fault.
hoping we could negotiate a peaceful settlement in exchange for our friends, but
Peaceful settlement. Your words are wasted on us. All we can promise Earth aliens is a swift death.
Elma.
Oh, they're not happy with us.
right. We tried. Looks like survival of the fittest it is. Fine then. Seeing as you know we come from Earth, I'm guessing there's a good chance we might have a score to settle with you anyway.
I was gonna say, like, they know a little bit too much about us.
I don't get it. Why would they be so bent on killing all humans?
Who can say? Whatever the reason, this is dire news. We should let the others know ASAP. Let's call it in and head back to HQ for a full debrief.
Roger that. And here I just started to hope we'd finally escaped all this.
She kind of looks like a character out of, what the heck is that? Who's in there? Tatsu!
More Xenos? What should we do?
Stay back.
She reminds me of a character out of Tokyo
What do you
Ghoul with their
think,
eye
Brooke?
patch. I don't know who. Open the crate, be bold. Oh, we're opening the crate. I want to know who's inside. Who's in there? Radishes? Ah, it's a Napon! Yo, I miss the Napon so much. They're like Xenoblade's version of Squishmallows.
Finally, dance of freedom! Tatsu, thanks you!
Oh my god, I love his outfit.
One of the vegetables is sentient.
One of the
Talking
vegetables.
potato. Huh. I wonder if it tastes different too. I know what we're having for dinner tonight. You don't know it yet, new girl, but I'm a pretty mean cook.
You are mean and cruel. Tatsu definitely not potato.
It's like I'm a squishmallow, not a potato.
Prone when they take Tatsu, but Prone not listen. Prone never listen. Oh, Nopon rude days Prone first set stinky feet on Mira. Especially Tatsu. Tatsu witnessed Prone abuse firsthand. At this rate, entire Nopon race in danger.
Oh, not the
yes,
Nopons.
Nopon are endangered species.
No.
So really, friends have social responsibility to protect Tatsu from danger.
Uh-huh. What do you think, Elma? Bake or fry?
Oh, not the baked potato.
The beings who captured you. Big brutes in armor? Little pointy ears?
Yes, Prone!
And they're a more recent arrival.
Ah,
Is that right?
right.
They're not native to this planet?
Not native, recent.
Oh, so they're also
want
new.
More details. Friends must promise to protect Tatsu. Only then will Tatsu talk.
Cheeky little potato.
Elma, you hold him. I'll peel.
Tatsu will talk! Tatsu will
Learn!
not get no sense of humor is all.
So if I understand correctly, this is your homeworld. The Nopon people are native to Mira. And then just recently, the Prone show up and quickly hunt you to the edge of extinction. Is that right?
Not just Prone. Prone and their nasty, evil buddies. Lots and lots of them.
They're buddies? You mean other alien races?
Other hungry alien races. They don't gang up on Nopon. They do horrible, terrible things to Nopon.
Why would you do something so mean to something so
Tatsu will turn
cute?
tables and eat them for a change.
That is so funny. I love Tatsu already. He's got such a cute personality. Okay, so Tatsu, do we want to reassure him or stare hungrily at Tatsu? I'm going to tease him.
Tatsu has seen those eyes before. Hungry eyes, like Prone eyes. Tatsu is here to serve, not be served.
Yeah, seriously. What kind of barbarian would want to keep this little guy just like that? We should take care of him. Wash and clean him.
You were just talking about eating him, Lindley.
That's right. This is exactly what Tatsu is saying. Take Tatsu to your village. Wash and clean Tatsu. Season Tatsu. Wait.
He's like, wait, what?
Take him with us?
He seems harmless enough. And he'd be a
He's
good
so
source of
cute.
information on Mira and the Prone. All right. We can debrief him when we report to Commander Vanden. As long as he passes the quarantine scan, we can bring him back to New LA.
Right. Let's get that out of the way.
Scanning the potato.
Then Tatsu can join friends? Dance of joy. New friends are friends.
Dance of joy.
I know. Tatsu has special thank you gift for friends for saving Tatsu's life.
What are you gonna give me?
To friends for free.
Lend? It's not a gift if you don't give it.
Give it away? For always? For free? This would be insulting to friends and to Tatsu. No Nopon merchant worth his salt and pepper could do such a thing.
With his salt and pepper.
Tatsu is grateful, but Tatsu not insane.
What? It's insane to think if someone saves your life, you might actually show them some real... And he's not even listening.
Friend, do you ever get lost? Tired of bulky maps and flawed memory?
Oh my god, yes, heavy on the flawed memory. I feel like this is very insightful of me. Tell Tatsu that not all who wander are lost.
Friend jokes with Tatsu. Joke funny now, but joke not so funny when friend wander into Lovenville Lake on accident.
Oh yeah, that's a good point. I don't want to get eaten by the loafids. No, thank you. What do you got going on in there?
Presenting Follow Ball!
Follow ball! Oh, so sparkly.
Follow Ball is #1 ultimate best super secret must-have Nopon item. If friends get lost out in wild, friends just follow Ball of Light to safety. And now it's yours, for free, to borrow. For now, anyway.
Really? Follow Ball? That's the best name you could come up with for your super special thing?
Meh, meh, meh. What would friend prefer? Fancy name no one understands so friend can feel smart? Now, time for Nopon Dance of Generosity.
He loves to boogie this little guy, doesn't he? Look at him go! Get it! Get it?
Is that thing really gonna be all that useful? What if it's a trap, or boom, it just blows up in our faces?
Ah yes, that reminds Tatsu. If Follow Ball get damaged, Tatsu need to charge friends full price, plus restock fee.
Of course,
for
there's a
dance of
catch.
generosity.
Damn, losing Nelson's team is a real blow.
Why are you jumping up and down the counter?
But the fact we're not the only visitors on this rock is even worse.
They made it clear they want all humans dead.
They really don't
For
like
all
us.
we know, they may be related to the forces that destroyed Earth and followed us here.
Wonderful. I'll report this to Secretary Nagi. See if we can't bolster our defenses.
That would be a good
Just
idea.
one last thing. What the bloody hell is this dancing turnip doing here?
He's a dancing potato.
He's actually a potato.
Tatsu, not turnip or potato.
Literally took the words right out of my mouth.
Not food. Now, on behalf of Planet Mira, Tatsu welcome all Earth people and offer a friendly treaty of friendship.
He's so cute.
Yeah. Right. Anyway, we were thinking he could be a good source of general intel about the planet. Exactly how useful that'll be remains to be seen.
Oh, don't you worry about a thing. Friend's totally safe now that Tatsu is in town.
Look at this giant backpack.
Tatsu watches
It's like twice the size of him.
Friends, especially weak, pathetic Linley with her thin, bony wings.
You mean my arms? Look who's talking.
Look at Lindley like
Who
that.
said anything about you coming with us? You can stay here, you greedy, annoying little cabbage. I'm sure there's a salad here that could use you.
Tatsu stay here? Friends would leave Tatsu behind?
It's for the best.
No, I want him
You
to
said
come with
yourself
us.
Your people are endangered, and the Xenos that captured you might still be out there. You'll be safest here in the city.
Agreed.
Oh,
Tatsu not agreed. Friends
I
will
don't
want
agree
Tatsu
either. I
along.
want him to
Friends will
come.
leave Tatsu along.
How so?
What? Well, that, of course. This planet have many helpful Nopon that Tatsu can talk to. Other Nopon can share information for friends.
That might be useful.
That right. Most Nopon not like Tatsu. Nopon can be shy. Nopon can be difficult. Most Nopon never trust friends or even talk to friends. But Tatsu? Nopon love Tatsu. Tatsu use smooth talk and winning personality to get friends good info.
The tater tot has a
The tater tot. He is a
More
tater
like an
tot.
ulterior motive, if you ask me.
Tatsu perish the thought. Tatsu intentions are pure, Linley.
Him and Lindley have major
No.
beef.
Linley intimidated by Tatsu's strength and smarts. But do not worry, Tatsu is true friend.
Strength and smarts, huh? That's really not what I'm worried about here.
All right, then it's settled. Small Fry here will accompany you three out in the field.
Yay!
After all, we can use all
He's
the
in our
info we
party.
can get.
Seriously? We have to babysit this thing?
He's
You're
cute
the ones who picked
though.
him up. Besides, would you really want to leave him with another team?
Maybe not. Unless we were invited to the meal, I mean.
See? Already getting along like peas and carrots. He can be your charge, Lynn.
Oh, come on, Commander! That's not funny! I've got my hands full out there! This is so unfair. Back me up here, would you, Elma?
Look at him
I'm
dancing.
sure
He's
Elma
just living
has
his
no
best life.
objections.
Right. As you say, Commander.
Done and done. Welcome to Blade, Tater. We'll be counting on you.
Tater.
Yes, sir. And it's a Tatsu.
No, his name's Tater now. Tater Tatsu.
Forgot to mention. Nopon are pacifists, so friends need to defend Tatsu, keep extra super safe in any battle. Tatsu VIP diplomat, after all.
And why am I not surprised? So much
He's a
fun
very
watching
important
over and
potato,
protecting us.
essentially. Ooh. Okay, what's happening? Some gentle music. serious conversation.
So, Rook, feel like you're starting to get the hang of things?
I think so. I think I'm feeling pretty good about things now.
Of course you are.
No, I want to skip the scene, but what is going on with Tatsu's hair when he doesn't have his hat on? Oh my god.
You've taken
What is up with his hair?
water, just like Elma and the commander said you would.
What the
Just
heck?
the same, let's review the key points, and I can fill in some extra details.
Is he wearing a
Blade's
toupee?
top priority right now is to secure missing pieces of the lifehold.
Mm-hmm.
You remember that much.
Mm-hmm. Find the other people who fell out of the sky and their
Countless people are
pods.
frozen in the lifehold. It's the key to restoring humanity.
Mm-hmm.
Up until we ran into the prone, our biggest concern was that wild indigents would stumble on the lifehold and damage it somehow. But now there's a more pressing threat. Intelligent alien races who are intentionally trying to destroy us.
Prone and Xenos.
So, our search has new urgency. We need to find and retrieve all of the lifehold ASAP.
And the best way to do that is by expanding the reach of Frontier Nav.
Mm-hmm.
The more probes we can install, the wider we can scan, and the faster we can find bits of the lifehold.
So our primary focus going forward should be to travel around Mira installing data probes.
It makes sense.
As many as we can,
I
as
could do
fast
that.
as we can. I can't stress enough how important this is. You still with me?
Okay, so I'm now expecting when the text bubbles are going to pop up. It's very obvious now, but before it really like took me out of it, and I was like, wait, what? Why is it like mid cutscene asking me to say something? Okay. Assure Alma you understand. Yes. Comprende.
Good. Then let's move on to the other pressing threat that Blade has to deal with. Hostile indigens. There's no real delicate way to put this.
Yeah.
Any
Oh, I
wildlife
guess.
that poses a clear threat must be eliminated.
Hmm.
The lifehold is our future, but we can't ignore the present. We still have our duty to keep New LA safe. And sometimes that duty requires enacting coordinated strikes to solve problems before they can do real harm.
Oh. Taking out the
We're the newcomers here, it's true.
indigents.
And they're usually just out to defend their territory.
Hmm.
But sometimes it really is them or us. And we have to make sure it's us.
Oh. At least they're
Don't get me
aware.
It's not like we run out there and light up anything that moves.
Yeah.
Only Blade HQ can choose targets.
This
They
is
tend
giving
to
very
focus strictly on
Avatar
the
right
creatures that
now.
pose a significant threat to our survival.
In order to contribute to this cause, operatives are asked to form into squads to take on special missions. These squad missions, as we call them, don't get posted to mission control like your other, more typical assignments. Rather, HQ transmits the details directly to all of us at the same
Music,
time.
though.
Basically, they want as many people to know about them ASAP, so they can be taken care of ASAP.
I'm sure you can imagine, but these missions aren't your run-of-the-mill little fetch quests. It's not the kind of stuff just one or two blades could handle on their own.
The song's so beautiful, it's like distracting me.
And it's why we ask members to sign up to a squad beforehand. We can't have blades playing musical chairs whenever this kind of emergency hits us. But just remember, squad missions are not mandatory. You don't have to drop everything you're doing just to
I wonder,
take
is this the
one on.
multiplayer thing? 'Cause I think there's multiplayer in
HQ has
Xenoblade
no way
X.
of knowing what every blade is up to when these missions arise. If you're busy with something else, they'll understand. They need to trust our collective judgment with these things, and, well, so far so good.
And I think that about covers the basics, right?
Search for the missing pieces of the lifehold.
Mm-hmm.
Install data probes to expand Frontier Nav. And take on squad missions when you can to keep us safe.
Gotcha.
Got all that?
think so. Making a lot of sense to me. Show you understand. Yes. Gotcha.
Good. We're counting on you.
And briefing adjourned. Thank God.
Can we listen to the nice song again, though? That was beautiful.
All right, well, it's getting pretty late, isn't it?
Yeah, let's call it a night.
Oh, Tatsu's so excited to sleep in real bed. Lindley can show Tatsu to his room now.
Oh, your room is right over there.
The fridge.
Oh, it looked perfect size for Tatsu. Wait, what? Tatsu know what that is.
Yeah.
That refrigerator.
Refrigerator. Refrigerator.
Well, Tatsu not want to brag.
That's such a smart name for it.
Wait a minute. Tatsu see what Lindley did there.
I'm so gonna start calling it a refrigerator now. The ganglion menace. Oh, I don't like the sound of that. Look at Tatsu doing his little boogie.
What should I whip up today?
Oh, I get to choose? Well, personally, I would probably eat none of these because I'm vegetarian, but... Oh, it's called something fancy. Something fancy, something stir-fried, boiled, baked, braised, fried. I'm going to go with the beef braised in wine because I like wine. And I like wine, so we're going to go with that one.
That is a great idea.
I'm glad you like it.
Lindley, what is Lindley making?
Beef braised in wine. Hey, Tatsu, why don't you relax and take a bath before dinner? Got one all ready for you.
She's gonna try and eat him.
Tatsu loves nice and hot bath before eating. Did Lindley use bath salts? Color and smell is lovely, just like it. Huh? Lindley, this is not bathtub.
No, it's not.
This is pot of boiling wine.
Little Spud's smarter than he looks. I suppose I'm just gonna have to use regular old beef instead.
Oh!
Lindley is not funny.
She was gonna use Tatsu potato beef?
Okay, everyone, let's eat.
Yum! Oh, we must have liked it. We ate it all up.
Delicious. Lucky thing I happen to be in the neighborhood.
You say that every time, Commander, but you always arrive as we're setting the table.
Oh, that's very strategic of him, isn't
you
it?
Don't say. We found something in Noctilum thanks to Frontier Nav. That's northwest of here, Rook. Looks like a piece of the Lifehold.
That's great news.
Damn right. Look at this.
Oh, he found some of the life hole.
Oh, friends mean Nightglow Woods.
So pretty.
Is that what the Nopon call it? We didn't have names for anything here, so we've been using Noctilum for that whole region.
Ah.
Well, that's a silly name.
And Nightglow Woods isn't?
Moving on.
Right, sorry.
According to the Pathfinder's report, there's a large number of indigents in the area, but thankfully no sign of any intelligent life forms.
No, that's wrong. Nopon visit Nightglow Woods all the time.
Tetsu's like, you guys are just wrong with everything.
Intelligent life forms have been reported, but it never hurts to be cautious.
Friends patronize Tatsu. Nopon proud and brave people with rich history, you know.
Pipe down, small fry, or I'll make that nickname come true.
Oh!
We'll have you check in with Lau's team first. They're already on assignment installing probes in the area. We don't have a fix on the Lifehold signal, just a general direction. See if they've got more info.
Got it.
Oh my god. Everyone's literally just roasting Tatsu. big robot. With what is that? Oh, installing a probe. Van Ham did tell me that. I already forgot. Looks so cool pulling up in our matching outfits.
Hey, look who it is.
Wow, it's been a while.
It's the guy who looks like Dunban a little bit.
Are you going to introduce me to your friends? Where's Danny and Boris?
These are my new team members. As for Danny and Boris...
He looks a little bit like Dunban.
We had a bad run-in with a powerful indigen. They didn't make it.
I see. Hey.
I'm sorry. Why was slowly to the camera? They're matching outfits and the sunglasses. Oh, I'm so sorry. That was just too funny. Okay, let's continue. Sorry. I'm so sorry. That was just too funny. I've got to concentrate on what Dunban, not Dunban is saying because it was too funny. Okay, let's cancel. I want to watch.
I'm sorry. I hadn't heard.
It's okay.
And what's up with this onion thing? Are you using it for rations or something?
Tatsu not onion or ration. Tatsu is Nopon, brave and distinguished people with long history on Mira.
He does kind of look like an onion.
Where'd you find this thing?
Rescued him. He was about to become lunch for some prone, these hostile Xenos we ran into.
Oh yes, the prone.
He's agreed to serve as our guide here.
Wow. Okay. And you? What's your story? Are you really as young as you look?
Sure am. 13 years old inside and out.
Hot glasses.
Well, hello, Linley-Koo. You must be something to be able to make Elma's team at 13. All right. What about you?
It's the glasses. You're just standing there like these hard glasses on. Introduce yourself. Hesitate. Insist he introduce himself first. How would you do that? Would you be like, no, you tell me who you are? That's a bit weird. I'm gonna introduce myself. With a nod.
I'm Lao Huang. I head up Pathfinder Team Belisarda. Good to meet you. You've got an interesting crew here, but they seem capable enough.
I chose them personally.
I figured. So, I heard Nelson's whole team got wiped out by some nasty new Xenos. Is that true?
Yeah, those prone I mentioned. We're not sure if they're the ones that destroyed Earth, but their tech certainly seemed advanced enough.
Really? We better watch our backs.
By the way, we picked up a lifehold signal in the direction of Noctilum. Have you or your crew come across anything?
Where? Around here?
I take it the answer is no.
Yeah, this is the first I've heard of it. We bumped into another team and they didn't mention it either.
I see. All right. We were hoping your team might have a lead or some more info, but no such luck, huh? Well, thanks anyway. We should go.
Alright, see you later, Lau.
Hey, hold up. Mind if I tag along?
But your assignment?
We're more or less done here. We just need to report back.
Well, until
you want to
do,
come hang?
we're not done here.
Oh,
Give me a
sass.
break, Elma. The rest of my crew can handle the paperwork. We're talking about a piece of the lifehold here. I've never even seen one. That's way more important. And besides, you might need the help. Finding it or handling the indigens that get in your way. Now come on.
The Lifehold piece should be further ahead.
Friends will climb Big Rocky Mountain? But how? Tatsu has tiny feet, stubby, flimsy limbs.
So cute.
No spine either. But the turnip does have a point. I don't think there's any way we could scale those cliffs.
She has so much beef with
Agreed.
Tatsu.
We'll need to take a detour. Let's try going around that way.
Squad pulling up. We look so cool.
Friends, hold up. Something coming ahead.
Who is that? Act selflessly. Shield Lin. Act selfishly. Use Lin as a shield. I kind of just want to see what acting selfishly would look like. But I feel like I should shield her. I just want to see what it looks like with me hiding behind her.
Don't worry. I'll protect you.
Oh! That's so nice of her.
Another Xeno.
Whatever it is, at least it's not a prone.
Perish the thought, good sirs. Perish and kill the thought. We would never associate with those savages.
Oh my god, I love him.
Ah, yes, 1,000 pardons. We are called El Siruf, or just El, if it pleases.
El Siruf.
Like the proud Nopon among you, we have inhabited this planet since times of antiquity.
Oh my god, I love his, like, big dragon-looking horn things. El Siruf.
A friend knows about Snowpond people?
Yes, yes, of course. Nopon purchase my wares quite often, you know.
Ah!
They're excellent, how should I say, suckers?
I think you mean customers.
He takes advantage of the
Well,
Nopons.
You've lived here a long time?
Just El, and yes, such a nice, quiet world. The wildlife and insects are also docile, such gentle dispositions.
He's kind of sus. He likes to take advantage of weaker or more chill life forms. As cool as L is, he's a little bit, how do you say? He's a bit of an opportunist, I think. Concur the wildlife is peaceful. Claim the wildlife is hostile. I'm going to say they're hostile. Yeah. Is with the amount that I have been jump scared, I have to disagree.
Indeed. Yes, friends lucky Tatsu here to protect them from becoming main course.
Yeah, because we can toss you out as an appetizer and run away while they're snacking.
Well, the creatures here are hungry, yes, granted.
Gentle disposition my butt.
It's just...
What?
Well, who can blame them with all the commotion here as of late? Not that we're pointing our fingers at you, mind. No, it's those prone sons of bastards.
Yeah, we're not their biggest fans either.
We loathe them. They have ruined our once peaceful life here. Ruined! They are all, how should we say, ass caves.
Oh, what does that mean?
Close enough.
Oscars.
By the way, Elle, you seem to speak our language quite fluently.
Well, yeah, most of the time.
We owe it all to that wreckage back there. What a treasure trove! Especially
Oh,
the
no!
data terminal we found inside.
That's ours!
It is the ultimate portable snack for satisfying our insatiable curiosity.
Wait, they've been eating our technology?
Wreckage back there? You think that's our piece of the Lifehold?
Certainly sounds like it.
And they've been eating it.
Elle, can we take a look at this terminal you found?
Of course, of course.
Thanks. Lynn, see what you
Oh
can make.
no!
On it.
Why is he eating it?
Yep, this is library data.
Let me see. Huh, so it is. The unit Elle stumbled upon must be part of the Lifehold's archives.
So, not the core then.
The entire ship was torn to bits when it came down. The odds of any single piece of Lifehold being the core aren't very high.
Yeah, I guess not.
Now, Lynn, don't be glum. The Lifehold archives are the sum total of all human knowledge. This is still a really big
I was gonna say, it still sounds important that we found the archives.
Secure it ASAP.
Yeah, you're right.
Now might not be a good time.
Why not?
Why else? The Ass Caves. We just came from there, and Throne are all over the wreckage.
What?
Oh.
Uh-oh. This is bad.
Very bad. Let's go.
Apologies we didn't mention it before. We assumed you'd abandoned it. Allow us to show you the way. After all, as you say, too many heads are better than none, right?
Close enough.
I mean, you tried. Too many heads are better than none. Yeah. Pretty much, I guess.
Oh no!
Oh my god, Ella's really tall. Stop shooting it!
We're afraid of this.
Oh no, they're trying to blow it up. Also, who's that with them?
Why? Do these monsters just
They look like a human with them.
No.
Oh no, they are all
This is
monsters.
organized. Calculated.
They're just
We
small
aren't the
ones.
only ones hunting down the Lifehold.
What was it? All Earth aliens must die, right?
We have to try and salvage what we can. Let's go.
I don't know why, but El low-key reminds me of Elvis. If you've played Xenoblade, don't confirm or deny anything.
Mistress Goetia, these are Earth aliens.
Mistress Goetia.
Well. Seeing truly is believing, isn't it?
Who is she?
Who would have thought?
She's the boss lady. No, they blew it up. Oh, okay, baddie. Look at that for an entrance. Wait, she looks cool. Even though she's obviously evil, but she looks cool. Oh, put some pants on. Jeez. Why guys only butt like that? She's got the sass. Squid brain. Oh my god, look at that. Your eyeliner is so bleak. And they're like hand on the hip.
They're working together.
Why would you do this? Why do you hate us?
You tell him, Lynn.
Hate. Human extinction is duty. Our duty is
Ganglion.
Ganglion. So that's what you call yourselves?
Indeed. Humanity is a blight, a great cancer festering on the cosmos. Our job is to eradicate it.
Humanity is here in peace. What gives you the right to destroy the Lifehold?
Is that what you call it? So your language, your technology.
Music is so good.
And yet, so dangerous. You must be purged. This is our calling as Ganglion. The cause of the righteous.
So you're the one who blew up Earth.
And you'll forgive us for defending ourselves against your righteous cause.
Well, this should at least be more entertaining than stamping out the lives of your sleeping brethren.
Ah! Oh, we're gonna fight her! We're gonna fight G-string alien lady!
Wretched little primates. You don't know when to quit, do you? This isn't over. You cannot escape us on this planet or any other. Sooner or later, your kind will be cleansed!
I don't think so. Oh! Explosion?
Mistress Goetia, now, quickly!
Oh, she's got backup. Oh, where is my turnip? Oh, she's off.
That mech. Could it be?
You know them, Elma?
A well-fought victory indeed. Such a shame it cannot bring back that which was lost to you. But this is spilled milk over the dam now.
I just don't get it.
Spilled milk over the dam.
Humans.
I'm not sure how they wound up on Mira, but you saw the mech. That is definitely them.
Who?
The aliens that destroyed Earth. The Ganglion were among them. It wasn't just them, of course. They were definitely one of the forces involved in that battle. I'm absolutely positive now. That Skell-like mech we just saw? Check it against the NLA records and I'm pretty sure it'll come back with a perfect match.
Well, the ones that blew up our planet.
Anyway, we really appreciate all your help here, Elle. But we need to be heading back now.
Not at all. We only wish we could have done more.
I wish we could compensate you somehow, but honestly, there's nothing left for us to give.
Oh.
Compensate, you say? How about allowing us to accompany you back to your city?
You want to come back to New LA? Why exactly?
Well, Treasure Trove was destroyed. Without the archives, we're afraid our thirst for knowledge cannot be quenched. But an entire Earth city to explore? Such an experience would provide compensation beyond compare.
So the race likes a lot of knowledge.
Okay.
What do you think, Rook?
I think it sounds like fun. I think Owl is growing on me. I think he's cool, so we'll trust him.
Yeah, we're not like the Ganglion after all. We want to live in harmony with all the other species here.
Then it's settled. Excellent. Let's be off. The early worms for the birds.
Right. Let's start heading back. We should report to the commander at once.
Either you picked up another Xeno, or someone's been holding their breath too long.
Because he's blue.
This is Elle. We met in Noctilum.
We are El Siruf, if it please you.
El
This
Siruf.
planet has been our home since days of yore.
Oh, a long-time resident?
That's why we brought him back. His knowledge could prove invaluable. I'd like to request permission for him to stay in New LA.
It's got like
Can't allow
snake-looking
just anyone
eyes.
to waltz into our city on a whim. How much do we know about him?
I know enough. Enough to say that we can trust him.
All Mira natives are good, honest folk.
Not fun.
Yes, Tatsu, yes. Anyway, Elma, you do seem quite sure of yourself. All right, I'll share the responsibility.
He looks kind of evil because he's got a scar.
If that's acceptable, Mr. Director General.
If you're both certain, so be it.
Many thanks, good sirs. Truly, we are walking on the 9th cloud of 7th heaven. Please call us El. The rest is far too formal.
Oh, call
And
us El.
honestly, we prefer El anyway.
Why is he talking the...
More importantly, Colonel,
Why is he talking that?
what happened with the Lifehold unit?
I see. So it wasn't the core after all.
No. We confirmed it was one of the archive units. Unit number 07.
07? That would be the LC repository, wouldn't it?
One of 3, but yes. The entirety of the Library of Congress archives. As I recall, the data was stored on units 07 through 09.
Well, thank God it wasn't the core. This situation could have been a lot worse.
Yeah.
I wonder. The LC archives contained nearly every published work in mankind's history. It's not like it's just a bunch of random books and manuscripts, you know. It's a history of human thought, a record of opinions and emotions.
So why would they want to destroy it?
Yeah, sure, but...
So if you stop and consider what it means to lose even a third of that data, it's a cultural and historical loss of catastrophic proportions.
Yeah, it's definitely not ideal.
We do have parity data for the archives here. We know which unit was lost, so hopefully we can find some way to restore it.
Let's hope so.
Moving on. These ganglion. You're certain they were involved in the destruction
I
of
can't
Earth?
get over that name, the ganglion.
See for yourself. The left shot is from a battle over Beijing. The right from our encounter.
Son of a... Is it possible this is their native planet?
Tatsu told us they aren't from here, and Elle confirmed it. They're recent arrivals. Very recent.
So, either it's one hell of a coincidence, or they followed us.
Considering they appear to be systematically targeting the Lifehold, I'd say that leaves no question they followed us here.
Could they possibly know the purpose of the Lifehold?
Maybe the whole reason we haven't found the core yet is because those scumbags already trashed.
Why do they have such beef with us, these aliens?
So, none of us would be here talking in the first place, would we?
You got a point there.
This information doesn't leave this room. But we've had several recent Pathfinder reports of Xeno sightings and contact. They may or may not be ganglion. But regardless, I propose we double down on our defenses going forward.
That'll be all, Elma. Please continue hunting for any signs of the life.
Yes, sir.
Remember, the clock is always ticking. We have to find that unit before it's too late.
Gotta save all our friends. Tatsu's getting his boogie on. Everyone likes to dance.
What should I whip up today?
Ooh! Okay, I remember last time we picked something braised. Fried chicken. I'm gonna go with fried chicken on honor of Matt because he absolutely loves fried chicken. He's very basic with what he eats. So we'll go fried chicken for him.
That is a great idea.
Lindley, what is Lindley making?
Fried chicken. We're out of meat, so I'll need something that tastes like chicken.
Just gonna try eat Tatsu
Someone
again.
who tastes like chicken.
What? Tatsu not taste like chicken? Tatsu tastes like poop. Poison.
Poop and poison.
Tastes like poison poop.
Poison
Wait,
poop.
I just remembered. We have plenty of chicken.
Hey, Lindley did that on purpose.
She loves to just wind him up.
Food's up.
Not bad. Some chicken drumsticks. A little bit of KFC, if you will. No one touched the sauce, though.
Cooking, Lynn. That was delicious.
Thanks, Gwyn. Glad you liked it. I hope it was enough. If I'd known we were expecting company, I definitely would have made more.
Yes. Then maybe Tatsu could eat full portion.
Sorry, pint size. What Gwyn lacks in stature, he more than makes up for with his monstrous appetite. He's kind of a pig.
Okay, first of all, I'm taller than you. And second,
Like that's got anything to do with
double
it.
what I did. Who's the pig here?
I guess he's like saying he's
just come
bigger.
here to argue. What's
I
going
guess
on?
that counts.
So, we had this extermination order up around the northern coast. Some violent indigents that got a little too touchy-feely. Apparently banged up a few outfitters. Pretty standard stuff.
We're all prepped and about to head out, and then bam! Another job comes in from Commander Tank Top.
Commander Tank Top.
I mean, I know we're the best and all, but
They banned him.
Sounds rough. All right, you take the indigents and we'll take Vandam's job.
Thank you, Colonel. Let me walk you through the intel. These images I'm about to show you are from a probe in Oblivia.
Is that a ship of some sort? Can't really tell from that distance.
Yeah, it's hard to grasp the scale with such long-range images.
Hmm.
Whatever it is, it's getting hammered.
Friends must do something to help poor ship. Tatsu will not stand for this injustice.
How do we know it's a friendly ship,
Says
though?
the one guy who never actually fights anything.
It's difficult to say for sure from this, but that craft on the right, I bet it's ganglion.
I know, so why do we want to go help
It
it?
shares aspects of their mech design.
Our thoughts exactly. The assignment is to get there and confirm one way or another.
Mm-hmm.
We don't know who built the ship that's under attack, but as the commander so elegantly put it,
Oh, as in the
enemies might be our
ganglion
pals.
is the one
I'm
attacking.
inclined to agree. If we're gonna settle here on Mira, we'll need all the friends we can get.
That's for sure. All right. Thanks for the info. We'll take it from here.
Thank you, Colonel.
Welcome to Sandy Bum Canyon.
Sandy Bum!
AKA Oblivia?
Huh? Olivia? Friends really name it that?
You know I said Oblivia.
Lindley, listen to Tatsu. This place always have sandstorms. Sands get everywhere. Therefore, Sandy Bum Canyon. Nopon ancestors name it just fine ages ago. Or does Lindley think she better name her than native Miran peoples?
What?
I don't know what the sand has to do with the bum, but you know.
Tatsu accept Lindley apology and forgive. This time.
Some different music.
Strange.
A little bit suspicious.
There's nothing here. It was hard to tell the scale of it from the grainy images. But that ship should have at least been big enough to spot from here.
Yeah. Huh? Elma, look!
Oh! Little
Another new
aliens!
Xenospecies.
Hang on. Maybe I can pick up what they're saying.
They look cute.
Impossible! I'm telling you, just us is impossible, okay? Stop talking like that, would you? We have to do this, right? For everyone back on the ship. But how are we supposed to destroy the turrets? This place is likely crawling with ganglion, no?
I hope that's how they actually talk. That's so cute.
They're not ganglion, at least.
Yeah. It sounded like they're fighting against them to me.
Friends. Tatsu knows. Those are Manon.
Manon?
Manon appeared on Mira maybe year before Friends?
Oh.
I know that sound.
Interesting.
What is it, Elma?
Just Tatsu, the ganglion, and now these Manon. Don't you find it a little odd that we can understand these alien languages?
Yeah, how they always all speak in the same language as us.
Good point.
Suggest some device must be translating. Suggest they learn. I feel like they would learn our language. I doubt they'd have a device. I'm gonna go guess.
I doubt it.
Oh.
Tatsu, did you study our language?
Friends language?
What language are we speaking right now?
What language? Nopon, of course. Friends Nopon very good, by the way.
See? Xenoforms have different anatomy, physiology, different vocal setups in general. It seems likely they would struggle with our pronunciations. And yet here we are, conversing.
But if they can't even produce the sounds, this shouldn't be possible.
No, it shouldn't be. Unless our words aren't being perceived as sounds at all. Maybe our intent is getting across some other way. But how?
Trippy.
Could it be something about this planet?
Someone sounds pretty intrigued.
Very intrigued.
Well, what if it is some kind of new phenomenon? Aren't you curious to learn more?
Elma's got a good point. Like, how are we all understanding each
just
other?
like
then?
Okay, already. Friends talk less, help Manon more. After all, Tatsu have reputation as hero pawn to uphold here.
Sure.
I love Tatsu.
Right after a quick snack.
Don't listen to her, Tatsu. She's just
I'm not sure how
being
much
a
it
hater.
would help, but we should at least make contact. Agreed?
Oh my god, yes, let's go talk to the cute little aliens.
Hey, is everything all right?
Relax. Tatsu here to help.
It actually sounds like Chippendale.
Takeout or food. Humans are personnel to assist Tatsu.
personnel.
No, Tatsu mean personnel favorites.
Oh, good save, Tatsu.
Then humans are friendly? Humans are not working with the ganglion?
Sorry for the scare.
They kind of look like Jar Jar Binks from Star Wars.
To us as well.
Enemies, you say? That means you're friends to the Manon, yes? We are Manon, you know. Ours is an advanced civilization. You can tell, right? The ganglion desire our technology. But Earth human heroes have come to save us, right? I'm right, right?
I hope so. Why don't one of you tell us what happened?
Oh, okay. I got this one.
That is so cute.
Okay? So this is where we are now, right? Our ship is hiding in that big crevasse under the fog.
Crevasse? Why do you say it like that? Crevasse? Crevasse.
Surrounded with anti-aircraft turrets, you see?
Okay, so in other words, if we can destroy their weapons, your ship can escape.
Exactly. They have 3 turrets set up around the area. You see them now? We need you to destroy them all, okay?
I can do that.
We don't want the ganglion controlling the airspace here any more than you do. We'd be happy to help out.
You mean it? You'll help us? Oh, thank you, thank you, thank you!
No sign of the Manon anywhere. Where would they go?
Maybe back to their ship?
Potato!
Friends, look! Over there! Boom booms!
Boom booms! He's so cute!
Let's check it out.
For the last time.
Oh, the Manon!
Ganglion need your help. But if you run again, we will break your legs.
Break the cutie's legs?
You're asking for help with your guns pointed at our heads? Seriously?
We are not asking for anything.
Poor babies!
Like it or not, you will help us.
You have such strange methods of persuasion.
This is the ganglion way.
Brute force.
It worked on Throne. It will work on Lano.
Ah, so they recruited the drone.
Captain, time to kill.
Don't kill him!
Yes. Kill one, then the other.
No! Save the squeaky... No! No! They're so cute! Who took them down?
Just in time.
Oh, it's us.
Quickly.
Duh. They're so slow at running.
Yes. Saves us the trouble of hunting them down.
Three robots down.
Woohoo! Dance of victory!
Where were you this whole time, Tatsu? Oh my god, the way that scare me.
Damn it.
Save the potato! What is happening? Oh, am I dying? Oh, I really don't look too good. What? Am I a robot?
Are you alright?
My arm is gone!
What? A friend is a robot?
I'm gonna block all feedback to the nervous circuits.
This is brutal!
Still hurry.
Not my arm just being over there. What the heck?
Wait a second. You don't remember anything about your body being a mimeosome, do you?
Mimeosome? That's what I call my dogs when they need to go toilet. Do you need to go mimmies? Now I'm one.
She's losing her biocirculatory plasma. I can't fix this here.
I'm leaking.
Elma, I need you to contact the Mimeosome Maintenance Center. Ask them to have a type 085 left arm and transfusion ready ASAP.
I need a new arm right now.
I'm going to have to take you offline for a bit here, okay? We'll resuscitate you back in New LA.
She's just gonna put me into a coma? Len!
Don't worry, you're gonna be fine. I promise, okay?
That is so creepy. Don't worry, you're gonna be fine. I'm just gonna like put you in a coma just for a little bit. What the heck? I was not expecting that. What the heck? I'm shook. Like, I just got my arm blown off. I'm a robot. I'm so confused. Mimeosome maintenance. Wow. Who else is a robot too then? Oh, they fixed my blazer and the sunglasses. Thank God the sunglasses are okay.
Welcome back.
So, how's that new left arm feeling?
What? What the heck? What do you mean I'm a robot? Oh my god, I was not expecting that. What the heck? Check your arm and nod approvingly. Check your arm and shake your head. Is my arm okay? Well, I've just found out that I'm apparently a cyborg or a robot of some sort. So I'm going to say I'm worried because what do you mean I've got a robotic arm? Is the rest of me a robot? I think so. Yeah. Not sure.
Strange. The analytical scans didn't pick up any major problems. We know your fluids are circulating properly, and it looks like you can definitely control your fingers.
But am I okay emotionally?
If
No.
Lynn says the scans check out, I'm sure it'll be fine. It can take some time to readjust. It's kind of like phantom limb syndrome, just in reverse.
That must be it. You did just have the operation. Sadly, there's nothing I can do to speed up the sync process. Just give it a little time. You'll see.
I love how they're all being so casual about
Before we
me
go any
being a
further,
robot.
I wanted to apologize. I should have realized you might have forgotten about this, but as you probably noticed, the body you're inhabiting is artificial. We call them mimeosomes. MIMS for short.
So did you know I was a robot this whole
Designed to
time?
mimic human physiology as much as possible. The whole point is for us to forget about them. That way we can still enjoy the things we love, like cooking.
We're all like this. Every single crew member that escaped on the White Whale. All of us are MIMS.
But what? All become robots.
Well, just think about it. It could have taken decades to find a new planet to call home, or even centuries. We had no idea.
And they all could have
Who would want
died.
to crew the ship if they knew they were going to grow old or die along the way?
Tatsu Linley Point.
Our actual bodies are waiting in the lifehold, in stasis with all the human passengers.
This is why it's so important to find the life hold.
So you see, that's why it's so important for us to find and protect the life hold. Our lives are on the line here too. If the life hold were to stop functioning for any reason while we're still there in stasis,
everyone, including every MIM in New LA, would drop dead on the spot.
That reminds me, something else you should know. It's possible for us to switch to another Miniosome if these bodies fail or become too badly damaged. But the process requires equipment from the Lifehold Core, the central unit of the whole operation.
So what if Dingo and her big beasties smash Friends' robot MIMs?
We wouldn't be able to come back yet.
Oh.
For now, we need to consider these MIMs as precious as we would our real, actual bodies. Don't get reckless out there just because you're in a Miniosome. That's an order, you hear? One last thing, and I need to trust you all to keep this quiet. It's sensitive info, so HQ has only been telling team leaders about it. We can't have a panic on our hands. The readout on Blade Tower. You've seen it?
Mm-hmm. I've always been wondering what this is.
It's not some kind of special clock or anything like that. It's a countdown.
To what?
Big number counts down to what?
The Lifehold
Tatsu knows what I'm thinking. Oh no!
The Lifehold lost its power source when we lost the White Whale. It's been running on backup ever since. We need to locate the Lifehold and get a power source in place by the time that percentage reaches 0.
Then everyone dies!
And if we don't?
These bodies will no longer sustain us.
We'll die.
Not just die, Lynn. Die out.
Oh no.
It would mean the end of the human race as we know it. The end of everything.
Well, on that cheerful note...
Okay, Rook. You good to go? Then let's report back to HQ. I'm sure the commander will want to hear about this himself.
Right.
The end of wearing hard glasses.
Welcome back. Your floppy friends here filled me in.
Floppy friends.
You did good. Just watch yourself out there, Big Shot. You're still new at this, and we can't afford to lose you. We only got so many spare parts to go around.
Yeah, well, now that I know I'm a robot, I'll be a lot more careful.
You took a nasty hit, no?
She'll be fine. I patched her up myself.
That's great, isn't it? We were worried sick, you know? We're still new in town, so we don't have many other friends here yet.
Wait, then Manon will live here too?
Correct. The NLA government has reached an accord with the Manon people. A friendship treaty.
Oh, cute. We're gonna live together.
And provides them a place to settle here in the city.
That's great to hear, Director John. I wasn't sure how you'd react.
We don't need to be from the same species to be able to recognize our common ground.
Mm-hmm.
Someone told me that once.
That was a lifetime ago. That's quite a memory you have.
A blessing and a curse, believe me.
So you're all stuck here too, right? We were just cruising along out in space, you know? And suddenly, our nav system goes all screwy, and we find ourselves here. Which is pretty weird, considering our tech is far more advanced than anything Samar's got. You saw how bad they wanted it, yeah?
Samar? I thought it was the ganglion.
I was like, who's Samar?
You don't know about Samar? Seriously? As in the Interstellar Federation, Samar? I mean, they only rule over a radius of 6 million light years or so of space.
Oh, that's a lot.
6 million? But that would span multiple galaxies.
Well, yeah. The ganglion are a run-of-the-mill crime syndicate. Just one tiny part of Samar.
Just one tiny part. My good man, in the spirit of our agreement, we'd appreciate any intelligence you'd be willing to share.
Of course, of course. We'll tell you all we know, okay?
Of course, of course.
We are friends now, right? We are, right? Friends? Earth human heroes will protect like us, right? Because we live here now. Right?
Just to clarify.
Look! Here comes our little ship now.
It's so cute! Here comes our little ship now! They're gonna help you build a gummy ship! Yay! I hope so. Oh, their little ship sounds like big ship. Why do these guys sound like the old YouTuber Fred? They actually do, Blitzamaru. You're so right. Memory unlocked that I forgot that I had. Oh. Yeah, little ship, not so little. That's very big ship. The bird trying to like fly. Where's it gonna land? It's like bigger than us. Oh my god, such good tune. It's so good, Yoshi, my god. Little ship. I don't want to know what a big ship looks like to them.